Hey y'all, today we're going to talk real quick about quests. We're going to talk about some of the basic information about them, how you complete them, what you might want to look for when you're deciding which quest to take. Then we'll go into some more deeper stuff at the end real quick. So what is a quest? A quest is a task you are given at the end of turn 3 combat. Going into turn 4, you get to choose from 3 random ones that will appear. They are a task. You will complete the task it gives you, and you will get the reward. Not complicated, but some of them can be difficult depending on the hero you're playing and what tribes are in. So you really need to weigh, how good is the reward versus the difficulty of the quest. And there's some pretty interesting combinations for what you can get. And it's really something you want to pay attention to because right now it really can change your gameplay dramatically. Now, which quest should I take? That's a tough question to answer because it's based on the lobby, the hero you're playing, what you already have on the board. These are all things you have to take into account. So what I like to do myself is I like to look at the rewards. Some of these rewards are amazing. Some of them are ridiculously overpowered. Some only really work if you're playing a certain hero. So if you're playing a hero that this one is busted for, that's great. If it's the greatest quest reward in the game, but your hero doesn't work with it in any realistic way, maybe not the way to go. It all depends what's offered to you. Let's say the reward is phenomenal for death rattles. It's bonkers. It's clearly going to win you the game, or at least give you a top 4. But the tribes are Murloc, Quillboar, Elemental, Naga, and Dragons. Well, there's some death rattles in there, but that's not really a win condition at that point. That's just, if I find a couple perfect minions, I can pull it off. But let's say that same crazy win condition death rattle quest is there with the reward that's awesome, but it's mechs and beasts in your lobby. Well, now you have a better chance of actually pulling it off and easily running away with the lobby. So you really need to look at the tribes, all those different things before you decide which one you should take. So which rewards should I be looking for? What's the best? What is the S tier? And that's hard to tell you because it changes in every single game. Basically, it's a judgment call on your part. Because even if it's the best one, the lobby's not right for it. Is it now the best one? Because statistically, it might be the best one. When you go to the sites that tell you, oh, this is S tier, this is the greatest thing in the world, but it doesn't apply to your lobby, who cares? So we're going to go into a couple of them with just a couple little helpful tidbits for you to make sure you can win your lobbies a little better. Evil Twin, this reward gives you a copy of your highest health minion. What you have to remember about this minion is it is going to go to the right of wherever the original is, no matter what. So if you got a buffing situation or a death rattle situation and you need things positioned in a certain way, just remember, it's always going to slide to the right of where the original is. Now, Ghastly Mask is great. It's going to double your end of turn effects. Obviously, if you're running like a Light Fang, things of that nature, you're going to get a ton of additional stats. But if you're also playing the hero Cthulhu, it doubles your hero power also. Pilfered Lamps doesn't care what you're playing. You just make a billion golden cards. I cannot tell you how great this one is, especially if you're playing Varden. You're just rolling in triples. Secret Sinstone lets you double anything you discover. Well, if you're playing Ticketus and now you're discovering tickets, you will discover double the tickets. Just another example of, for a specific hero, this can do some extra work for you. Wondrous Wisdom Ball. Helpful refreshes is very subjective, but also can give you some crazy rewards that with the right board will really work. It definitely plays into, because it's kind of intelligent, it's going to try to give you stuff that makes sense, it seems to me. But it works better if you're playing a single tribe or menagerie, because it seems to give you better rewards then, at least in my experience. My personal favorite by far, hands down, I take it every time, even when offered something better as a reward, because I just enjoy this one to no end. Yogg-tastic Tasties goes off every turn. So you will spin the wheel of Yogg-Saron every single turn once you complete the quest associated with this. Also, quick tidbit, if you're tired of sitting there watching that wheel spin for a forever feeling, click on it. All you gotta do is click, and it basically stops the animation almost immediately. You don't have to watch it play out and waste a chunk of your turn. I do love this one a lot. Overall, I love the quest reward system. I think it is just a lot of fun. It is very engaging. Every game is different. The problem with the buddy system was you would have a hero that buddy was broken or just very powerful, and then you'd just know if you saw that hero, you were probably going to lose. Now, you could fight the same hero 5 times in 5 different games, and every time their experience is completely different for you because the quests and the rewards are all different, so they'll have completely different playstyles all the time. It is much less cookie cutter. It's a much more engaging style of play that I think will last longer, as enjoyable. I don't think we'll be as burned out as quickly as we were in some cases with buddies and just the standard light way of playing. This is just more engaging to me. It's more fun. It walks the line between crazy power and just a hard-hitting game, but it offers it to you just as much as likely it is to your opponent. It's just a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. I hope that they can just bring a couple of the more broken quest rewards in line to make them a little more playable, because there are some nutty turn 8 compositions I've seen where you're just like, this looks like a turn 14 board on turn 8. What happened? It's amazing to see sometimes. I hope you learned a few things today and had a good time. I know I did. Thanks for watching. Bye.